Unfiltered. Like you're in another world, like you zoned out.
Welcome to this week's episode of Unfiltered. I'm excited to share that I'm now a two-time author. My first book includes My American Dream, a dark comedy about my complex, raw, and unfiltered journey into America to achieve a Hollywood-infused American dream. I'm now delighted to share that I co-authored The AI Revolution, Thriving Within Civilization's Next Big Disruption, which offers a grounded, empowering take on how we can move beyond fear, which is always a goal of life, and lean into innovation. My co authors and I reframe AI not as a threat, but as a catalyst for human potential, calling on readers to embrace adaptability, curiosity, and personal growth in the face of inevitable change. I explore why fear of the unknown stifles progress, just as it does in our personal lives, and how adopting a future focused, emotionally intelligent mindset unlocks new levels of creativity, productivity, and resilience. I'm going to read my chapter to you this episode, but in a perfect world, you go ahead and buy yourself a copy. We would appreciate it. It just went number one, in Germany yesterday, which is really exciting, May 28th. And so I look forward to continuing to witness the success of the book. But let's dive in. We often see fear mongering online, particularly on social media, surrounding the fear of artificial intelligence and the impact it will have on all of us in the years to come, which currently none of us have the long play answers to. If you've ever felt resistance, though, to the rapid advancements of technology or fear what might lie ahead, this anecdote or chapter could very well be for you. I want to remind us all that humanity is in a constant state of evolution, as is technology. In our time, we've never known this not to be the case. While we may have various fluctuating opinions on it, the truth is that the world isn't slowing down, and we can only control what we can control as human beings at the end of the day. Let's start with the universal truth. Humanity has always been in a state of chronic evolution. Change is the only constant. From the discovery of fire to the invention of the internet, we've continuously adapted, innovated, and redefined what it means to exist in this world. Now we're standing at the precipice of another monumental shift, the age of AI. Some call this era the age of Aquarius, a time marked by transformation, technological advancement, and a collective awakening. It's a time when innovation is accelerating at an unprecedented pace, like obviously no time before, challenging us to think differently, act boldly, and embrace a future that looks nothing like our past. In my humble opinion, fighting change that's occurring on a global level is a losing battle. Fear and resistance won't stop the tide of progress. In fact, trying to fight change is like standing in the ocean expecting waves to stop crashing. Humans are at the forefront of guiding AI's utilization, strategy, and implementation for startups, corporations, creativity, you name it. While AI can essentially AI itself, for lack of a better term, business leaders, C suite executives, startup advocates, and various entrepreneurs still require intelligent planning, thoughtful application, and clear communication provided by human beings. So instead of fearing what's ahead, let's lean in. Embrace the possibilities, the opportunities to learn and grow, and the potential that AI brings. Because here's the truth, we can't go back. There's no rewinding the clock on anything, by the way. No undoing the advancements that have already begun to reshape our world. To our knowledge, technology is also 30 years ahead of what we're publicly aware of, meaning trials, tests, all the things have already been conducted behind the scenes before it's rolled out to the masses. At least at this point in time, AI is not something to fear. Personally, it excites me as a tool, a partner for rapid micro learning, and a catalyst for creativity and efficiency. When you adopt your own journey into the realms of innovation, you unlock doors to a future that's more productive, capable, and intelligent than before. AI has the power to amplify your potential, streamline your work, solve complex business problems, cut costs, and even spark creativity in ways you've never imagined. Whether it's automating repetitive tasks, analyzing complex data, or creating art, AI is a tool that can help us focus on what truly matters. Fear of the unknown is natural, but it's not productive. The future isn't something to run from, it's something to embrace. When we let go of fear, we make room for curiosity, creativity, and growth. We open ourselves up to the possibilities that come with progress. Think about the great innovators of history. Did they fear change? I mean, probably just a little, but did they lean in and become the change? The future belongs to those who are willing to adapt, learn, and grow with it. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. Be the change, don't fight it. At the very least, be open to it. Challenge yourself amidst the change because that's what we're here for. Here are a few suggestions to help you embrace this shift. Adopt a growth mindset. See challenges as opportunities to learn and evolve. Stay informed. Educate yourself about AI and technological advancements so you're empowered rather than intimidated. Practice adaptability. Change is inevitable, so the more flexible you are, the more resilient you'll become. Explore AI tools. Start small. Experiment with tools that can enhance your productivity or creativity. Focus on possibilities. Shift your mindset from what could go wrong to what could obviously go right. We are at an inflection point in history. So the choices we make now will define the future, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. I encourage you again, don't fear what's unfolding, lean in, embrace it, and become an active participant in shaping the future. Just remember that fear alone negatively impacts immune health, mental health, hope, possibility, and more. Fear is literally the antithesis to love, but it is, in theory, love we're all striving for. So, at the very least, let's not give power to fear, even though all of us will naturally feel it at times. So, AI is a tool for progress and a gateway to a more intelligent and efficient world. By adopting this positive mindset, you'll position yourself not just to survive, but to thrive in this age of innovation. So, looking at interoperability and the importance of a seamless brand, in today's era of the AI revolution, the concept of interoperability has emerged as a cornerstone for innovation and growth. Interoperability ensures that every system, tool, and process work cohesively toward a shared purpose. However, in a competitive and crowded market, even the most technically sophisticated or operationally efficient businesses can fall short without a strong interoperable brand that ties everything together. Just as interoperability enables seamless communication and collaboration across different systems, a great brand acts as the unifying layer that aligns all aspects of a business, its technology, operations, values, and customer experience. So, this chapter, my chapter, explores how interoperability and branding intersect to drive success in the age of AI. Exceptional backend technology is only half the equation for success. So, while robust AI systems and groundbreaking innovations form the backbone of any business, it's also the front end, story, brand, and identity that provides your technology, life, meaning, and a heartbeat in market. It represents what your business does, and your front end embodies what your business means. True success lies in aligning these elements to create an interoperable ecosystem where AI technology and storytelling operate in perfect harmony. Without a compelling narrative and a cohesive brand identity, even the most sophisticated innovations risk becoming invisible, undervalued, or misunderstood. So, great technology deserves an interconnected ecosystem that amplifies its impact, a presence that seamlessly connects with customers, stakeholders, and investors on a human level. This is how we turn back-end into a front-end experience that inspires trust, loyalty, and action. You know, a brand lies at the forefront of business. So, in the world of technology, backend systems must work seamlessly with front-end interfaces to create cohesive ecosystems. So, the same principle applies to businesses. A fragmented brand creates confusion, undermining trust and credibility. But in a rapidly evolving AI landscape, where complexity can overwhelm the most tech savvy customers, the brand becomes the visible, relatable front end that communicates the company's purpose and capabilities. So, for instance, an AI powered healthcare platform may boast cutting edge algorithms and data insights. Yet, if the brand fails to convey trust, empathy, and reliability, qualities essential in healthcare, for example, it risks alienating its audiences. So, the brand must bridge the gap between complex back end ops and user facing simplicity. Cohesion begins by ensuring that the brand is represented consistently across all customer touchpoints, from the website to digital ecosystems, advertising, and customer support. Each interaction should feel like a part of a unified experience. So, when a brand serves a front end business interoperability, aligns the company's internal systems with external perceptions, creating a seamless journey for customers. Interoperability in AI technology allows different systems to communicate effortlessly. In branding, this translates, for example, to delivering a consistent message across all platforms. Customers engage with businesses through a myriad of channels: websites, apps, chatbots, social media, emails, and physical products. A consistent brand ensures that every interaction reinforces the same values, vision, and professionalism. So consider a global AI company like OpenAI. Its branding, marked by clarity, accessibility, and innovation, it's consistent across platforms, ensuring that users recognize the same core values, whether they're reading a press release, using its API, or browsing its website. In the age of AI, where back-end innovations often overshadow human interactions, a strong brand serves as the bridge between the technical and emotional realms. Customers don't build loyalty with algorithms or data. They build with brand love, brand loyalty, with the promises and stories a brand tells. A consistent and interoperable brand communicates not just what a company does, but why it matters. So, interoperability in AI technology allows businesses to scale efficiently, integrating new systems and tools without disruption. Similarly, a well crafted brand acts as a scalable framework, adapting to growth while maintaining consistency. For instance, consider an AI startup that begins with a single product but eventually expands into multiple verticals such as healthcare, education, and finance. A unified brand strategy ensures that the company's core identity remains intact, even as it diversifies its offerings. The scalability creates clarity for customers, stakeholders, and employees alike. The AI revolution is accelerating the pace of change, with businesses constantly iterating on products and services. So, a strong interoperable brand can evolve alongside these changes, ensuring that growth doesn't dilute its essence. Think of companies like Google or Microsoft. Their brands have remained consistent despite massive market expansions into new markets and obviously spaces of technology. The most effective brands are deeply connected to how their given business operates. But in the context of AI, where interoperability ensures that systems function seamlessly together, the brand must reflect this operational excellence. If the backend infrastructure falters, the brand's promise is undermined. For example, if an AI driven customer service platform promises 24/7 assistance but fails to deliver due to system inefficiencies, the brand's reputation obviously suffers. Interoperability ensures that operations align with branding, enabling businesses to meet and exceed customer expectations. The feedback loop brands that are tightly integrated with their operational systems benefit from a virtuous feedback loop. Customer interactions provide data and insights that can be fed back into the system to improve both the AI technology and the brand. So, this interplay between interoperability and branding creates a continuous cycle of refinement and growth. Interoperable systems in AI are often highly technical, involving intricate data flows, APIs, and algorithms. However, customers don't connect with systems, they connect with solutions and stories. A brand serves as the translator, distilling technical complexity into relatable narratives that resonate with audiences. For example, an AI company specializing in predictive analytics might emphasize the brand story of empowering businesses to make smarter, faster decisions. By focusing on outcomes rather than technicalities, the brand creates an emotional connection with its audience. And so, building emotional resonance as AI becomes more pervasive, the risk of dehumanization increases. A brand can counteract this by infusing humanity into the customer experience. This might involve using relatable language, highlighting real world applications, or showcasing the people behind the technology, which is why founders' stories are so important. In doing so, the brand becomes more than just a symbol, it becomes a trusted companion on the customer's journey. The AI revolution is not just about technological advancement, it's about reshaping how businesses operate and interact with their audiences. Interoperability is the foundation that enables seamless collaboration and innovation. But without a strong, cohesive brand, even the most interoperable systems risk falling short of their own potential. An interoperable brand is more than just a logo or tagline. It is the connective tissue that aligns a company's technology, operations, and customer experiences. It bridges gaps, fosters trust, scales with growth, and translates complexity into relatable stories. As we navigate the AI driven future, businesses must prioritize interoperability, not only in their systems, but also in their branding. In doing so, they can create seamless, human centric experiences that stand out in an increasingly crowded marketplace. The path forward is clear. Embrace interoperability both as a technical and strategic imperative, and let your brand become the unifying layer that ties it all together. This is the promise and the power of interoperable branding in the age of AI.
Different, like you're in another world, like you zoned out.